So you're upset that Kevin Harvick is retiring after the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series season. You'll probably figure, hey, he's getting up there in age, 47 years old, and will be 48 this December. But what if I told you there is a dark truth to why Harvick is really retiring after this season from NASCAR? I will reveal the dark truth to y'all right here, so you're going to want to listen to this. Kevin Harvick is probably NASCAR's most beloved driver for all the longtime diehard fans, especially from back during the Earnhardt days. I mean, he is literally the only driver left from those days in the early 2000s, racing for RCR before he made his way to Stewart-Haas Racing deeper into his NASCAR career. So we know he's well respected by everyone in the garage, in the sport, and by the fans, or at least he should be. So when he has an opinion on a certain topic in NASCAR, people are going to listen. And last year, people listened, especially the NASCAR higher-ups, and it may have ended up costing Harvick his career. Let's go back to the Southern 500 at Darlington, the first race of the 2022 Cup Series playoffs. Remember when his car went up in flames after it began to make a serious run at a win late in the race? Harvick had gained some winning speed, then a fire suddenly starts his car and engulfs it in flames. And I remember it looked serious too, because the smoke was filling up inside the car quickly. I mean, it looked panic-worthy. So you can imagine Harvick was pissed out of his mind, as we all should be, as we all would be. And so after the race, as I'm sure you all remember, the future first ballot Hall of Famer voices frustration with NASCAR to the public, saying something controversial and the reason that led to his announcing his retirement after 2023. Before I remind you all what Harvick said after that eventful race at Darlington, I'm going to remind you also that 98% of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel. That means it is almost guaranteed that is you watching right now. So hit that subscribe button real quick, ring that bell to be notified for any new upload, and hit that like button as well to show your support. Thanks for doing that real quick, boys. Now let's get right back into it. Harvick commented that the drivers are being provided with crappy parts by NASCAR, and that became a popular catchphrase with the fans. If you now remember, it didn't happen too long ago. But not long after that, NASCAR took away 100 owner and driver points from Harvick and the number 4 team, as well as fining SHR crew chief Rodney Childers and suspended him for 4 races. Now this is all for modifying a single source supply part, something that NASCAR randomly quote-unquote checks. It was all just weird timing for Harvick's 4 Ford team to get penalized that significantly around the time he's being outspoken about the safety concerns around the next-gen Cup car. And look, I think after all this, Harvick became fed up with all the nonsense and he said, you know what, I'm done with this. Especially after seeing what happened with Kurt Busch and Alex Bowman. And I think he officially made that decision for 2023 to retire, to be his last season after all that. I put up a poll for you guys to see what you thought was the real reason Harvick decided to retire after the 2023 season. The common reason why people retire is simple, because of age. But in this case, it seems like most of you say it's because of the clown show regarding the safety issues with the next-gen Cup car, and I would agree with you guys as well. I think Harvick made it very apparent, given his recent comments and what happened last season. This is the dark truth of why Harvick is really retiring. That's all we got for this one. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Comment what you guys think. I would assume you agree with me in saying he's primarily retiring because he's sick of the next-gen Cup car. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks again for doing that real quick, boys. I'll see y'all in the next one.